I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for cadred.org, and I've got the last interview of the night. It is the great Guardian from Damage Gamers Belgrade, who've just secured 3rd place at the AMD Sapphire CSGO Invitational. So, you were really critical about CSGO when you first started playing it. Now you seem to be really good at it and playing it often. What changed your mind to make the move?
Well, it's probably the peak of the competitive players in the CSGO, but at the beginning I was thinking it's like different game, like CS 1.6 or CSS, so the change was because the peak of the competitive play. Okay. So a lot of tournaments, a lot of teams, so we had a lot of enemies in the practice, so yes, that's why.
I'm really happy for you getting 3rd, because what people don't know is you actually, I mean, weren't you going to pay for this yourself to get here originally? Was that going to be how you got here? Because you said you really wanted to come to show that you still had the skills to compete against the best.
No, the organization has paid all pay entry fee and accommodation. The whole tournament was paid by.
Oh well, that's good. That saved you some money. But why was it important to you to come here and prove what you could do on a personal level?
Well, I was really bad at online. I wanted to show that I'm still the best, and I think I can compete the best players in the world. And I think in the future we will win some tournaments. Okay. So that's.
Well, what about the game against Very Games? Because when you beat them, you were on fire. I mean, you pretty much single-handedly carried the team. What was going through your head? Because did you know? I mean, honestly, because you come across as a very confident player, but did you know you were going to do that when you got here? Were you always going to play that well, or did you even surprise yourself a little bit?
Probably yes, a bit, but we were so confident to this match and to this land, so yes, we knew we can do a big damage because we have great players, so yes, but our lineup is together like 3 weeks or probably a month, so it's a huge move forward, so yes.
Has it changed your feelings? Because in a recent interview you did with us, you talked a little bit about you weren't sure what the future would hold for the team. Do you now think I want to stick together with this 5 and we can build on this, or do you think you could still maybe tinker a few things?
No, we will stay like this. It's a great team, and we show that we can compete the best teams in the world, so there's no reason to change or something like this. So we're looking forward to the next events like in the same lineup, and we will practice hardly.
What event do you think you'll be able to get to? Because obviously this one's quite close for you locally. What other events are you looking at attending?
Well, we would like to attend Copenhagen Games and probably the next Mindsports, if there is some upcoming events.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and yes, that's all.
But you no definite plans yet?
No, I don't know. Okay. So we want to attend as lot events as we can. So.
Are you perhaps disappointed not to have made it to the final based on the fact that you already beat Very Games once, and I think a lot of people were thinking you were going to do it again because Very Games looked a bit shaky in some games?
Yes, I'm a little bit disappointed because we lost all pistol rounds, we lost 2 versus 4 rounds for us, so yes, that's a disappointment. We could beat them and they had more luck than we had, so we will show them in the next event. So
I've asked every player this, and I think it's important to ask you guys as well. What was the best thing about the LAN, and what was the worst thing about the event? Because obviously it's our first event, so we just want to get some feedback.
Well, worst thing, I don't really know. This was a great event for the team. As organization was great, matches were great. So no, I don't know any bad things.
So you've had a good time?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. What about in terms of the kind of level of competition here? Were you surprised by some of the other teams, perhaps the Russian teams or even the Brussels Guardians, who, you know, they pushed ESC gaming very hard? I mean, do you think that shows that there's a good scene building in CSGO?
Yeah, I think so.
You can't just give me a one-word answer. Did some of the teams surprise you?
Which team? ESC, they were really good from the DreamHack last event. They stepped up their game, so yes, ESC for sure. They will probably win the next event. I think so.
Do you feel you've done enough individually as a player to deserve to be talked about, like people like Forrest, like people like Neo, these great names in 1.6 who've come over? Do you think people will watch how you played and start to respect you more?
Probably yes, but I think I had really bad games. The second game against Very Games was my worst game at the event, and now against Bikey I had like 4 frags, whole map, so yes, I had my bad moments.
So final question, you famously said on Cadred about how you had the game of CSS on your big sausage, was the quote. How much of CSGO is on your sausage?
Oh, really? That's completely. It's on my big sausage.
It's great. It's great to talk to you and finally get you on camera. There he is. That is the great Guardian. He's secretly shy in real life, as you can tell. So, but a great character. Anyway, that is the last interview. We hope you've enjoyed all of the coverage here from Prague, and I'm going to go and upload these. So by the time you see these, I will be in the bar. So hope you've enjoyed it. The AMD Sapphire CS:GO Invitational. Thanks a lot for watching.